Thanks for the support this far in the series. We're continuing our lore reading with Senna. Senna, the Redeemer. Senna's journey to become a Sentinel of Light started with darkness. It started with the Black Mist. Senna first encountered the mist at an early age, when wreckage from a distant harrowing washed onto the shores of her home island. The Black Mist within the wreckage wakened upon contact with life. She and her village survived the ensuing storm of souls, thanks to the intervention of a nearby sentinel. But in the wake of the attack, the mist was mysteriously drawn to Senna. She was cursed, marked by the mist, so its horrors pursued her endlessly, darkness drawn to her like a dying moth to a living flame. She could never know when it would strike next, but worse was when it didn't come and Senna had to imagine what awaited in every shadow. The sentinel who saved Senna, a Bresque veteran named Urias, did not understand why the mist was so drawn to a solitary girl, but he knew she was going to survive. She had to learn to fight back. And so, Senna joined Urias in the Sentinels of Light, a sacred order that could be traced back to the Blessed Isles, where the Black Mist originated. She proved to be a deadly enemy of darkness, mastering the relic stone pistol Urias gave her, learning to channel her inner soul into light. Yet, as Senna grew comfortable working with Urias, relying on him for gruff guidance, she learned to keep others at gun's length. If she allowed them to get too close, they would only be hurt when the mist came again. Senna could never stay in one place for long, something she and Urias learned when those who offered them shelter inevitably found themselves under siege. Even after Urias was slain, Senna wasn't sure if she could let anyone get close again. Reluctantly, Senna sought out Urias' family in Demacia to tell them of his fate. There, she met his son, Lucian, who would not relent until Senna allowed him to join Urias' parting vigil. From the very first moment, she found herself flustered, wondering if her walls were enough to keep out someone so stubborn, full of humor and love. It became clear over time that Lucian's place was with the Sentinels, as Senna's partner, and Senna as his. The more they served together, the deeper their bond became, and Senna realized that the value of her walls wasn't what she kept out, but who she let in. Yet, as Lucian's love for Senna grew, so did his desire to save her from her curse. In time, it became his only focus, the light in his eyes passing into his gun, making Senna worry that Lucian would only see sorrow where there was love. It was while researching a cure that Senna and Lucian came into conflict with the sadist wraith Thresh. So close to answering mysteries about the ruination and Senna's curse, Lucian refused to turn back. Thresh's chain whipped towards Senna as she could stand between the wraith and her husband. More painful than the scythe was seeing the look of anguish on Lucian's face. With her last breath, Senna screamed for Lucian to run, but as Senna felt the death blow and knew she had lost, she realized there was a glimmer of hope. Her whole life, the mist had haunted her. She didn't need to fear it anymore. She could ride it into the darkness of Thresh's lantern and see what was inside. Her curse became her only chance for salvation. While Lucian spent years seeking to grant his beloved peace, Senna explored her spectral prison. She learned that life had been the origin of her curse. Its spark shone brighter within her than in anyone else. She had been infected with it when she first encountered the wreckage that brought the harrowing. There she had been touched by a powerful lingering soul given its unnatural life. It was life that the Black Mist could never let go. She could use this force to pull the mist into herself, empowering her to sever its hold over the others in the lantern. Among the souls she freed were sentinels who possessed lost knowledge of the ruination's origins of her curse, and the love that created it. When Lucian drove his broken pistol into the lantern, intending to end the torture of the souls within, Senna was waiting. She escaped, shrouded in mist, she'd drawn from other souls. She was dead, but she was also alive. Thanks to her curse, wielding a relic stone cannon that could channel darkness along with light, forged from the weapons of fallen sentinels. No longer running from the mist, Senna now understands the suffering of the souls within. Though it is painful, she draws their mist into herself, liberating them and blasting darkness with darkness, embracing her death every time she transforms into a wraith. She becomes like those who fought, only to be reborn again thanks to the life infecting her. Though Senna and Lucian's love survived even death, now they face the consequences of her rebirth. Senna knows what they have to do next. A secret gleamed within the lantern. Find the ruined king and stop him at any cost. Thank you again, guys, for listening to my reading of the Senna lore. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It helps me out a lot and it's free. And if you guys want me to read another lore, don't forget to leave a comment with the champion's name. Thank you.